It's Malachi Church vs. State. Trump's in Saudi Arabia. If you look at this picture here, right? This one. He's getting a necklace or whatever you want to call it, a medallion type thing. But you know what I see when I see pictures like that? In reality, what I feel their whole reason was for that. Not that it's an aspect of getting a gift. I've always believed when you meet people, you should always bring gifts. It's almost like a collar. That's what I see. It's a collar. It's an ownership. It'd be one thing to give them, you know, a book or a drawing or something that represents, or even like a plaque like they did, which they showed him a plaque. But they had to give him this necklace that then marks him. Now it's on him. Now he's marked. Now they have ownership. It's like a dog. You put a collar on him. You know, if I was there, unfortunately he took his daughter and her husband, who everybody says is the Antichrist. You know, I don't know. He could be evil. I'm pretty sure he is. You never know. What do I care? I believe that the Antichrist, when he comes down, he'll come down because he'll be Lucifer, and he was an angel, and he will not be born a woman, blah, blah, blah. And I don't want to keep getting into that because already I have comments on people don't like my hair and that I look stoned or something like that. And you YouTube people are very interesting, especially the ones that like to make comments on people's looks or stuff like that, which shows just how weak you are, because you can't actually come up with anything relevant to the person's intellect. You know what I mean? They have to pick on, oh, you got a big nose, or something. You know, people like that. It's just always been. That's a perfect sign of a liberal. So, anyways. I argue back sometimes, but most of the time I laugh at you because you're a sad case of a human being. Anyways, now they're playing a video of when Barack Obama went over. And I remember when he went over, he was bowing down to them. This right here. And I don't know if they gave him a dog collar or not. Maybe that will show up here in a second. But unfortunately, like I said, Trump took, you know, everybody says he's the Antichrist or something, but he isn't, sorry. And his daughter, which, you know, I like Trump, but I'm not going to just be, you know, an all Trump all the time supporter. I think this was some bad advice. And obviously, if you have somebody like that with him, he's getting bad advice. In my opinion, he needs a Daniel, and I've said this in other videos. He needs a Daniel, or he needs somebody like a Joseph. These were people who were strong men of God, and they were wise. They had wisdom. They had the ability to see things and to interpret things that other people couldn't. There's no way on earth that this man right here is going to be able to interpret anything, because his heart's not with the Lord. So, anyways, you know, it's one of these things. I believe that, well, and then there's one picture where he doesn't have the dog collar, so. Anyways, that's me. That's my opinion. I don't know why he chose to go to Saudi Arabia. Well, everybody knows why. It's always oil and power and money and keeping with the petrodollar. But there's a lot of history in Saudi Arabia. And like I said in a video a few years back, that I feel that Saudi Arabia might be one of the first places hit with a nuke. So, probably more like Mecca. But anyways, oh, he's going to Italy. So he's going to Saudi Arabia first. Then he's going to Israel. Oh, this is very interesting. It's almost like a Moses trip, right? Then he's going to Israel, and then he's going to Rome. Okay. Then he's going to Belgium. Then he's going to Sicily. A very interesting trip. And I'm going to have to look at this a little bit more. Of course, meeting with the Pope is a waste of time, but dealing with Brussels, yeah, I'm not liking this trip. I'm not liking the people that Trump has in his camp, but you know, I'm not Trump. I'm not there. I'm just a speculator. Anyways, got Church First Estate signing out. Hug your kids, call your parents, go see a neighbor, repent and be baptized. Yeah. Saudi Arabia is a pretty cool place, though. That's what happens when you have a crap load of money. Let's check out this, I think it's the Daily Mail, excuse me. I always like the Daily Mail. Lots of pictures. It's laid out very well. They understand the concept of show, don't tell, so they have a lot of good, they have what needs to be said, but they also have the pictures to prove it. It's kind of like what I do with my website, cogshell.com, when I tell people when they don't believe anything that I say, especially in business, I say go to my website. That way you see what I say, and you see pictures to prove it. You know, it's kind of hard to fake pictures. Well, I guess today it's not hard to fake pictures, but I don't have that skill set, so be assured with me, nothing is fake. Anyways, hug your kids, call your parents, go see your neighbor, repent, and be baptized. Bye.